You're probably already familiar with the student dashboard, where users can access three main components: the courses and lessons they'll take to learn the material, the practice exams from various sources to actually test the material they learn, and then the practice exam results to see how they're doing and progressing. In this lesson, we're going to begin to look at these various elements from the viewpoint of an instructor. Begin by navigating to the main menu, Classroom. In the Teacher's Corner, you will see My Class Exam Scores. Here you can track the students' progress in various exams and how they're doing. My Class Performance Plan will track your students' weaknesses and allow you to identify a performance plan to improve those results. Thirdly, My Class Progress will track their progression through various lessons and courses that you've assigned to them. Last but not least, the PDF libraries will allow you to access material for printing to distribute to students in your class or possibly for use in an online platform. Let's begin with My Class Exam Scores. On this page, you can see all the exams taken recently by your class, including your class's overall performance averages. What's their raw score average or their scaled score average on the math exams they've taken. To the right, you can actually see the breakout and performance gains of each individual student pretty quickly. The bar charts denote the performances from the diagnostic exam originally to their overall average to their more recent last 60-day results. The red line chart indicates the gains those students have made relative to their diagnostic score. So this student, for example, has improved considerably. Several of the students have improved quite a bit. A couple haven't changed much, but they started at very high scores. As we can see, one actually reduced 5 percentage points in score, but note their original diagnostic exam score was very high. So they've pretty much held steady in and around there at levels that are already not only above cutoff levels, but perhaps even better than Stuyvesant cutoff levels. And we can see all of the bar charts, which is the percentage performance relative to the cutoff, to see if our students are to the right of that cutoff score and exceeding cutoffs for specialized high schools. And fortunately, it looks like all our students are, with the exception of one, for example, who is just a bit below the cutoffs. I know we've been working with that student more recently, so I want to delve into her results a little more recently than the last 60 days. I would simply filter the data below, and I can see her most recent exams. It looks like they are tracking below cutoffs and then jumped up with the work we've been focusing on with this student above cutoff levels as we get close to the exam date. So this is interesting. A student was within the realm. Now it looks like they're exceeding the cutoff scores. And we'll look more in the next lesson how we go about identifying this student's weaknesses and improving their scores. So fortunately, she has dropped from 20, 23, 20 to 25 wrong down to only about 15 mistakes. So that's about a 10-question improvement, which has really helped catapult her above the cutoff scores. So as you can see, there is a table that you can filter, and I'll clear the filters to start off, and you'll see all the various results that made up the bar chart above. And as you filter, the chart itself will also be adjusted. So in this case, I can actually filter by various exam types, various score cutoff levels, number correct, etc. The very same information is available for the ELA side of the exam as well. I'll immediately see my class's average scores and scaled scores. I can track them by student and look at their gains or their performance relative to cutoffs. And of course, I have that full table of information accessible to me for the last 60-day results, which I can again filter by student if I like, or any other way available. Note on the tables, the filters are always at the bottom of the table. So if I want to filter by exam type, I might only want handbook ELA exams, and I might only want to see that for a particular student in my class. If I want to sort results, I do that from the top. So perhaps I have it automatically sorted by date, but really I want to sort it by particular student so I can see the groups of students together at once, or any other criteria available. Sort by my class names if I had different class names. Sort by my scaled scores or percentage correct, building upward in this case. So you have a great deal of flexibility to work with and see the exams taken by your class, by individuals within the class, and how they are performing relative to their early diagnostic exam results.